What's up, guys? Charles and Team COG coming at you guys here with a Crusadia test hand video. Most of you have already seen my profile. If you haven't, hop over and check it out. And I've decided to, since Azathoth got banned, we moved away from Azathoth and Call by the Graves of the Game got put in. We're also now pursuing a rank 4 access to the deck. We took out quick launches because I got tired of opening multiple tracers and a tracer in general, because that's ridiculous. I should never even see tracers, but I kept seeing it. So I decided to give him a break and move away from him. And yeah, so, which might actually happen pretty soon with the White Dragon Wyvern Buster, because if I see him in my hand one more time, I think I'm just going to rip the card up and throw it out the window, because there is no reason I should see that card in, like, my opening hand as many times as I've seen it prior to this video. I think I did 7 test hands before this I started to record, and every single hand I saw him. So I've about reached my limit with the White Dragon Wyvern Buster. So hopefully we don't see it on camera. Hopefully the curse of the camera will curse him away. Let's go ahead and get into it. Also, guys, remember, if you want to check out OPHIDIAN games and accessories to get a beautiful mat like this, and also check out Crusadia, check out Game Time Cards and Collectibles if you want to build your own Crusadia deck. Use our codes down below. Also, guys, still in the description and the description down below, there's multiple links to Australian wildlife websites. Please, if you guys have a few dollars to spare, donate to them. Let's help save the roos and everything. So without further ado, let's just shuffle up here, quick shuffle, and let's cut it up here. So we'll go ahead and draw our first hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is actually this is pretty good, except for opening the Gamma Seal. That actually kind of sucks. We shouldn't have even, like, it just blows my mind with bricks, guys. Like, I guess it's the curse of playing a combo deck. You should never see your bricks because you only play them at 1, but you're always going to see one of them in your opening hand. But without further ado, let's go ahead and normal summon the Arborea. Link the Arborea here away into a Magius. So this is actually quite cool. I'm going to be able to show you guys. Ooh, you can't really see that, can you? There we go. I'm going to be able to show you guys the Dugaris combo. So, special Gigabyte, special Maximus, overlay here, into Dugaris. Triggering the Magius here. If they have a response, they'll hit you here. If they don't, they don't. We'll grab ourselves Draco. We're also going to go, most of these hands are going to be going first, just because of the gosh, my English this morning. This is what happens when I wake up early. The diversity in going first versus the diversity in going second. I actually had someone ask me why we don't play Boral Sword, and that's because it just blew me away. It's we play Equal Max. He must have never played the deck before, because we don't need Boral Sword. It's just one of those. We are just one of those decks that don't need it. We'll go ahead and get the Draco, and I guess we'll go ahead and give a quick cut here. And then we'll activate Dugaris to draw 2 cards. 1, 2, and discard 1. We'll actually discard the Arborea, and the reason I'll explain that is because we want to keep an Arborea in the grave no matter what. So now we can add back an Arborea with Draco, while still keep one in grave to protect our plays, like our Crusadia plays, and to potentially protect the Equal Max for the following turn. We do lose our draw phase for next turn, do keep that in mind. But now we actually have Ranry, which we can go ahead and special summon out here. Link 2 into our Spatha. We'll then special the Draco to add back an Arborea, and then we essentially do our Guard Dragon combos here. We'll use Spatha to move LP. Take note, though, if they do happen to have a response for the Spatha or the LP, we have the ability to go into Triple Burst Dragon if we so need to. LP effect to summon from the deck. Darkness Metal Dragon. And this is where we'll shuffle up here. And this is actually, drawing into the Ranry is really good, because it just allows us to keep more resources in our hand. Because of the Skull Dread, we can make 2 Skull Dreads essentially without having to hope to draw into a Dragon Extender in this upcoming hand. And also take note that even though we did draw into 2 of our bricks here, we're going to be able to put them back. So I'll go ahead and do a quick cut. Darkness Metal effect. Bring back the Draco. Link 4. And the only reason I guess you could say like you don't link away the Draco is because you want the Crusadia name. So like worst case, if you draw bad, you can still use Draco to get into like a Regulex. Skull Dread. Skull Dread effect to draw 1, draw 2, draw 3, draw 4. So we gotta put back 2. So we'll keep the Monster Reborn. We've already used, and we'll keep this. So there we go. So actually, wait a second here. We gotta, I think we'll keep the Maximus here. And we'll put these 4 at the bottom of the deck. And then we'll go ahead and use Skull Dread's effect to summon the Maximus over here. Just so we already have it out of our hand here. We'll then link this off into Pisty. We'll use Pisty's effect to summon out the Red Eyes Darkness Metal. Darkness Metal to summon out the Draco. Again, guys, if you guys ever have like seen my old videos, you guys will know like we could use these 3 to contact fuse into Trishula, Dragon of the Ice Bearer, banish some cards. We could also use this to banish Giant Rex from our deck if you wanted to play that card. It'll summon itself. You can make a rank 4 here and then make Hieratic Spears. It's just another playthrough option that's available to you if you want to experiment some other like tech choices and like crazy spicy ideas I've been trying to play test with. So we'll go ahead and link 4 into Skull Dread. Draw ourselves 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so let's go ahead and get ourselves, I mean, it doesn't really matter which familiar we keep, so let's keep Inari Fire. She never gets to see enough action. And we'll go ahead and special summon Arborea. And then we will synchro these away. So it's actually quite cool. We're going to get to see the best board this deck can make outside of the opening the turtle. And we did open the turtle coincidentally. We'll go ahead and use Skull Dread's effect to summon Inari Fire over here. We'll then special summon Leonis to go ahead and link into Regulex. We'll activate Monster Reborn to bring back Red MD, triggering the Regulex to search ourselves. The Crawler. We'll then use Darkness Metal's effect to bring back the Draco. Put the Draco right there. This is in our hand. We'll then link these 2 away to make Equalmax. And now you guys can overlay here. I prefer right here, into your choice of rank 4, whether it be Dweller. You could actually go in for Time Thief Redoer if you really wanted to. But like I said, Time Thief Redoer is a little bit lackluster unless you have a trap underneath him. So you can go for Dweller, or Giant Hand, or Tornado Dragon, your choice. And then you set the Crawler, and then on your opponent's turn you flip the Crawler. So then you have 1, 2, 3 forms of interruption without the Sea Turtle. So yeah, we'll go ahead and that was pretty good considering that we opened the turtle and drew into. But that's also why I really like Dugaris, in the sense of Dugaris just allows you to correct your hands like another time. So like we drew 10 cards that turn. So like if you can't make any sort of board with drawing 10 cards, then like the luck was not on your side that turn. But we'll go ahead and shuffle up here. All right, guys, we're all shuffled up. We're gonna go ahead and do our next cut and do our next test 10 here. Draw ourselves Arborea, another Arborea, Leonis, Red Eyes Darkness Metal, and Gigabyte. So again, I love seeing the one-ofs in my deck. It just drives me crazy. Actually, it just blows my mind. We'll go ahead and normal summon Arborea, link her off, excuse me, for the Magius. Then you can special Gigabyte here, triggering the Magius to add yourself Draco. You know what? We'll go ahead and deck thin. We'll go ahead and Rhoda here for Arborea. Link 2. So this is just going to be your standard. So like this right here is just going to be your standard Crusadia play. Special effect to add back the Arborea. Then you link here into LP Spath effect to move. LP effect though, we're going to summon from our deck Destrudo. And take note, if they did have a response for the LP, we could banish it, summon this, do that, and then we could special one of these from our hands and still make Saryuja. So like the option's still there. And then we'll go ahead and cut, because the next thing we're going to do is be drawing. Banish the LP, summon Red MD to summon back the Draco. Link for 4. Skuldred. Skuldred will let us draw 1, 2, 3, 4. Not too bad. I think we'll put back... we'll put back these 3. Assuming, like... you could keep Call by the Grave as an extra interruption, but considering we made it this far, we don't really need Call by the Grave. You'll use Skuldred's effect to special Ranru. Special this by banishing a light, which will banish the Magius. Or we'll tribute or link that off into Pisty. Use Collapse Serpent to add the White Dragon Wyvern Buster. And then we will go ahead and use Pisty's effect, bringing back Red MD. Red MD's effect to bring back the Draco. We also got to remember we do have Destrudo in the graveyard as well. So like that is an option available for us. Skuldred again. Draw 1, draw 2, draw 3, draw 4. Let's see here. I want to really keep... We have Destrudo. Destrudo can target, let's see here, a Leonis. Ooh. I don't think this is the correct line of play. We want to keep the Waterfront. But we also want to make Equamax. That's okay, yeah, we'll put back these 3. In any order. We'll put the 2 Reclusias at the bottom. And we'll go ahead and activate Water for... Oh. I kind of see where I was going. Now I see the problem here. Wait, well, it's okay, it's okay. We'll use Destrudo in the grave to summon. Target this. Synchro for the Dragster, giving us 1. Ooh. Now I see the problem where... Yeah, okay. Now I'm noticing the problem. Well, so since we can repair this, we can go back actually quite a ways. So Draco's still out here. This will still be in the graveyard. These will be your 3 cards. Repairable. You won't keep the Waterfront actually. You'll put back these 2 cards. And the only as you guys noticed, the only reason we're putting back the Waterfront is because we didn't have enough extenders to make it. So that's also very important when playing this deck, because you see Waterfront a lot of times, you grab it right away on the second Saryuja because of you know this is a win condition. Well, in that certain scenario, I wouldn't have been able to get enough counters and keep the Skuldred in order to summon it. So in which case, it doesn't do me any good. So just keep that in mind. A lot of like resource management comes in. But anyway. So then I think we go here, use Destrudo to summon himself, Synchro off into the Dragster, We special here. Go into our Regulex. Special the Arborea, triggering the Regulex to grab ourselves Crawler. Link 3. Equamax. Then you can special this, and then special this, and then you can overlay again for Abyss Dweller. I like, even if you guys didn't want to end on Abyss Dweller, you could go for Dugaris now and draw into 2 cards, which would be Reclusia and Leonis, which, you know, we didn't keep the, I think we didn't keep the no, we didn't keep the Leonis, so you could special the Leonis if you needed to, but yeah, we're not going to go into that. But then you set that, you know, summon this. So then again, here again, you have 3 interruptions without having access to the turtle, which is actually quite crazy that I'm able to show you guys twice in a row now what the deck can do without the turtle. So we're going to go ahead and jump into another test hand. All right, guys, we're all shuffled up here. We're going to do a quick cut and draw into our next test hand. A Draco, Reclusia, Succession, Crawler, and an Fire. So actually, we're going to be able to do another Dugaris play here, because since we opened up Succession, it allows us to pretty much extend. We did open Crawler, which, guys, it wouldn't be a Team COG video without opening the bricks, so we'll just get used to that. I will normal the Reclusia, link off the Reclusia into the Magius, and then see you special here, chain 2, chain 1, and you know, just go ahead and chain block that, because like this is the only time we're going to be able to. No, let's not get ourselves Arborea. Let's get ourselves Maximus. Well, actually, let's do get Arborea, because we are going to make Dugaris, and we already have a good option to discard off of the Dugaris. Special Inari Fire. Overlay here into Dugaris. Activate Dugaris' effect. Detach 2. We will draw 2 cards. 1, 2, and we discard 1. Pretty good. That's why you play Dugaris, guys. You get to like powerful 1-ofs such as this. So like this is our hand. Link 2 into Spatha. Succession. Back out the Draco. Link into LP. And take note again, guys, if they have any response here to stop us, we have extenders in the form Monster Reborn, and we have the ability to use Triple Burst Dragon to play through anything. LP's effect here will summon out Red MD. Cut here. Red MD's effect, summon back the Draco. Link into Skuldred. Draw 1, draw 2, draw 3, draw 4. Dang. So this will be going back. This will be going back. And this, well, actually, believe it or not, so we would draw into both of them, but we'll actually put back the Black Dragon because of certain cards like DD Crow, certain cards like Skullmeister seeming to be implemented back into the format. Being able to banish the Red MD to get him out of the way, so like we can't get hit with cards like that. Actually, pretty good. So we'll go ahead and do that. Skuldred's effect. Summon out the Gigabyte, and then we will special the Wyvern Buster. Sorry guys, gotta remember special. That's still in the camera. By banishing Red MD, we'll then link into Pisty, adding back our Black Dragon. Shuffle up here because we technically went through our deck. And then Pisty's effect to summon from the banished, the Red MD. Effect of Red MD, summon back to your Crusadia. And then we just do it all over again. Skull Dread. Skull Dread effect to draw 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now see, here is definitely a problem. We can add the Waterfront because that's what we want to get, because we see like how strong our boards can be. And we could do that this time because we'd have enough for it. In which we'll do that. That's the best play. We'll go and activate Waterfront. Let's see, make sure this is all out of your way here. In the camera, Waterfront. We'll go and activate Monster Reborn, putting this up to 1, to bring back the Arborea from our grave. We'll then Synchro for 7 into our Dragster, making this go up to 3. We'll use Waterfront's effect to grab us Gameciel. We'll use Skull Dread's effect to summon the Gameciel. We'll then Special Leonis, go here. They'll go up to 5. Into Regulex. We'll special this here by banishing a light, which we'll just banish. Where's good light at? The White Dragon here. Banish the White Dragon, triggering the Regulex to go into Crawler. Link here. And the reason I chose the Dragon over like Reclusia is so you have a follow-up for next turn, because remember this is turn 1. So you set the Crawler, you don't get a draw phase, so then like during their turn you summon the Crawler, you got Succession, so we'll be going after Guard Dragon this time. More Legacy Guard Dragon. So we won't get a draw phase due to Dugaris, but now say like during their turn we will probably tribute the Crawler. You can activate Guard Dragon, summon back the Draco, add back another card if you need to. Just like the plays are really here, but like mostly we kept the Reclusia for like during the next turn, so turn 3, it's our turn, we don't draw because of Dugaris. We can just special this guy, use his effect to target himself, to target a card they control and destroy it. And then we can protect it with the Arborea if we still have access to it, just assuming they didn't do anything to us during our turn. So like that's why we kept the Reclusia. But yeah, guys, this is I'm pretty happy this went this way. You got to see 2 hands of what we can do without the turtle, and you got to see 2 hands of what Dugaris does. You also got to see a hand with the turtle. So yeah, anyway guys, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. This is Charles from Team COG signing out.